Hi. Hello, Vito. Good evening. Hi. Can you hear me? Wow. You have your ruler already? Very good. Okay, good job. I cannot hear you well. Can you please louden your voice a little bit? Because I cannot hear you well.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, so how are you today, Vito?
I'm fine.
What did you do today?
I learned online today.
You learned online, and what did you learn?
I learned math
Mhm.
and English today.
Wow, math and English. Do you have like a um upcoming exam or test?
Not
Not yet.
just tomorrow. I have test.
Tomorrow you have a test, and did you study already?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so very good. Okay, so make sure that you study well before the exam so that you can get or you will get a high score. Okay? All right. And what did you eat for dinner tonight? What did you eat
I
for dinner?
rice, I rice and meat.
Rice and meat. Okay, that's good. And are you ready for our lesson tonight?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, do you have your ruler ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So we have it here. So last Friday we talked about measuring. Okay. So we have it here like
Okay.
height and the length. So of course we measure things to find out how big they are. So before we continue with this one, I will show you like a video about measuring so that you can understand more about it. Okay? Please watch this one video.
Let's understand what length is and how to measure it. The word length is used to measure how long an object is.
How
For
long?
example, length of the classroom floor, length of the blackboard,
Hmm,
length of a pencil,
hmm.
etc. It is also used to measure distances. For example, distance from your home to school, distance between two cities or countries. Measuring length. We can use the hand span, the foot span, or the cubit to measure smaller lengths. What do you mean by hand span? Hand span is the distance from the tip of the
Yeah.
thumb to the tip of the little finger on an outstretched hand. Lisa is measuring her maths textbook with the help of hand span. Let's measure. 1, 2. So, the length of her maths textbook is 2 hand spans.
Okay. So there are different things that you can use to measure, just like that one. Okay. So you can use hand span. So do you use that one V2 like measure things with your hands like that? Do
Yes.
you, okay, very good. So you call that one as hand spans. So just like Lisa's notebook, So the length, okay, so the length of the math textbook is 2 handspans, like that, two, like that. Okay? Okay.
Now, let's see
Okay.
what you mean by foot span.
Foot span now.
Foot span is the distance from the tip of the toe to the heel of the foot. Look, Lisa is measuring the length of the classroom with her foot spans.
Mhm.
Let's measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Mm.
So, the length of the classroom is 20 foot spans.
Mhm.
Now, let's see how to measure with cubit.
Cube.
Cubit is the length from the elbow to the end of the fingers.
Elbow to the end
Now,
of the finger. That's
Lisa is
cubit.
measuring the side of the table with her cubit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the length of the side of the table is 4 cubits. You too can measure the lengths with your body parts and have fun.
Okay, so there you go. So that's it. That ends the video about measuring length. Okay, so again, when we say length, it's you measure how long an object is, and you learn there like the different ways to measure, like hand span, the foot span, and of course the cubit using your elbow and your hand. Okay,
Okay.
is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this one is, I want you to remember when you say length, this is how long. Okay, how long. While the height here is how tall. Is it short or tall? Is it clear? So I'll just
Yes, it's clear.
okay, so height is how tall an object is, and length is how long an object is. Okay, so that's the difference between the length and the height. Okay, so do you have question about height and length? Do you have question?
No, I don't have.
Okay, so now we will measure. Do you have your ruler there with you?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I want you to look at your ruler. Can you see centimeter or cm? Can you see? Also this one?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, can you see this one? And this one also?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see all.
Okay, very good. So look at that. To measure small things, okay, look at this one. To measure small things, we use the centimeters and millimeters. So the cm and the mm there means centimeters and millimeters. You can write this one B2 so that you can remember this one, because you will learn this in your class also.
Okay.
Finish?
Mm, I finished.
Okay, so we have it there. There are 10 millimeters in every centimeter. So a ruler helps us to measure small things. So since we're just going to measure small things here, we will use a ruler. Okay? So let's use it to measure the length of the pencils. So pencil A is 5 centimeter long. Pencil B is 5 centimeter and 7 millimeter long. And we write this as 5.7. So look at this one, B2. I will zoom it in so that you can see well. Look, I want you to look at pencil A. What is the measurement of pencil A? Look at the tip, like, here, look at the screen. It's 5 centimeter long. Can you see this? The pencil
Yeah,
A
I
is
see.
5 centimeter long. How about pencil B? Look, it's 5, and this one, the small ones, this one B2. This is the millimeter. This is the centimeter. The long. The short are the millimeter. Okay? So look at pencil B. How long is pencil B? So that's 5 centimeter and 7 millimeter long. So you will write that one as 5.7 centimeter. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Now, I want you to measure pencil C and pencil D just by looking at the pencil there. I mean the ruler. Okay, I will zoom it in so that you can see well. Can you measure pencil C and pencil D? Use this ruler first because we're going to use your ruler after. This one, use this ruler first just by looking at the ruler. Here, look at the pencil.
Pencil C is 9 centimeters.
Okay, very good. That's correct. So pencil C is 9 centimeter long. Okay, that's correct. How about pencil D? Let's try to measure it so that you can see well. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's it. Okay. How long is pencil D? What's the length of pencil D?
It's 40 centimeters and 2 millimeters.
Very good. So you will write that one as 14.2 centimeter. Okay? So very good, V2. Okay, there you go. You can see pencil C is 9 centimeter long. That's correct. And pencil D is 14.2 centimeter. 14 centimeter and 2 millimeter long, but you can just write that one as 14.2 centimeter. Okay? Now, this time,
Okay.
I want you to use a ruler to measure things on your desk. Like the things that's in your desk right now, I want you to measure it using your ruler. And then you write, yeah, you write, sorry, you tell me what's the
Okay.
measurement. You can write so that you can remember, and then you read that one to me after you measure the things that's on your desk.
Okay.
Finish?
My
Not yet.
computer is my computer is 34 centimeters long.
34?
Yes, 34.
Oh, okay. What else? Mm-hmm.
My keyboard is 20, 29 and 5
29
29
point.
centimeters. 0.5. 29.5.
29.5 centimeter long.
Yes.
Oh, very good. And then, so you have your computer and your keyboard. Okay, good. What else? What else is in your desk? Like, do you have a pencil, pen? What else?
Nine centimeters and 5 millimeters.
What's that?
My cup. My
Your
cup.
cup. Oh, so
Your cup.
you have a cup in there.
Yes.
Wow. So what's that?
It's it's 9 centimeters and 5 millimeters. Okay.
Oh, very good. What else? What else is in your test or in your table?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
The tissue is 20 centimeters long.
20 centimeter long. Okay. So are those the things that's in your desk?
Yes.
Okay, so very good. Thank you so much for that. So good job. Okay, so do you now know how to measure things using a ruler? Is it clear or do you have question?
No, I don't have.
You don't have? Okay, so very good. Thank you so much for doing that one. Okay, so that's it for the ruler. Again, we use a ruler to measure small things only. Okay, so how about like long things? Can we use ruler to that?
Yes.
Hmm? Are you sure? Like when we measure like really long or tall things or
No.
big things?
No.
No. Okay, so let's try to see. What are we going to use when we measure big things? Okay, look at this one. Can you please read this one, V2?
Okay. To measure big things, we use measures.
Mm-hmm.
There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. A tape measure help us to measure big things. Let's let is to measure the children's height.
Mm-hmm.
Jane is one 1 meter tall. Ollie and Ollie is 1 meter and 25 centimeters tall.
Hmm.
How tall are Nora and Jim?
Okay, so there you go. So this one, since it's like big things, we use meters. So this time is meters. Okay, so small things we have centimeter and millimeters. Well, this one is we use meters to that. So there are
Matter.
yeah. So there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So a tape measure helps us to measure big things. Do you have a tape measure?
No.
Do you know what a tape measure is?
Yes.
Oh, but you don't have it there.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. So that's just an example, okay? So a tape measure helps us to measure big things. Now here, look. Let's use it to measure the children's height. Okay, this time it's the height. It's how tall. How tall. Okay?
Okay.
So look at the picture. Jane is 1 meter tall. Look, Jane is 1 meter tall. Ollie is 1 meter and 25 centimeter tall. Look. And how tall are Nora and Jim? So I want you to please measure it. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will give you time. So you can just look closely and measure it. You can just refer it to the tape measure in the picture.
Nora is tall. Is 1 meter and 30 centimeters tall.
Let's try to measure Nora. Oops. What's your answer? 1.
1 meter and 30 centimeters.
Okay. So that's 1.30 meters long. I mean tall. Okay, so that's Nora. Okay, how about Jim?
Isaac,
Yes. How tall is Jim?
is 1 year and 40 centimeters.
1 meter and 40 centimeter. Okay, let's try to measure Jim. So that's 1 meter and 41 to 1 meter and 42 centimeters. So that's 1.42 meters. Okay, is it clear, V2? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so look at that. So they use a tape measure to measure them. Okay, so that's how you, again, 100 centimeter is 1 meter. Okay,
Okay.
so now I will give you a homework. I want you to use a tape measure to measure the height of your 3 friends. Or you can measure Vivu or your friend. Okay, I want you to measure them. 3 friends. The height, like how tall are they? Can you do it? Hmm? Can you do it? V2, will you do it? Hello.
Yes, I do it.
Okay, so very good. So
Hello?
again, use a tape measure, okay, to measure the height of 3 friends. Just like that one. Look, just like them. Like how we measure them, like Jane, Ollie, Nora, and Jim. This time your friend. You will measure your friend, of course. Okay? Is it clear or do you have question? Hmm?
No, I don't have.
No, you don't have. All right. So since it's almost time, so I that will be for your homework on Wednesday, and we will check that one after, okay? I mean, we will check your homework on Wednesday, and then after that, we will continue with your lesson to this one. Okay? Clear or do you have question again?
Okay.
Okay, so I will be
No, I just
expecting for your homework on Wednesday. Okay, so please don't forget to measure your 3 friends. You can measure Vivo as well and your other friends. Okay? Okay? Okay, so thank you so much, B2, for your time tonight. So that will be the end of our class tonight. So I will see you again on Wednesday together with your homework. Okay? Hello? Hello? B2, are you there? Hello? Hello, B2. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I cannot hear you, B2. Hello? Your mic is on mute. I cannot hear you well. Hello. Okay. So since it's almost time V2, I will expecting your homework on Wednesday before we start our next lesson, okay? So teacher will have to go now and I will see you again on Wednesday. Please don't forget to do your homework. Bye bye V2. Have a good night.